Hello everyone, my name is Zero and welcome back to Combo One. Today we are doing something completely different. We are unboxing or unvaulting or unenveloping, whatever you want to call it, the Secret Lair Fallout Beyond Vault 33. I've gone with the all foil version and I really want to build one of these commanders. So let's unbox this. I have only had one Secret Lair before, the International Women's Day from 2020, the one with Maren and Narset. It came in a box like this. It looked a little bit more luxury when you actually got it, but we are reducing the package, which is nice, and it's not about the package, it's about what's inside really. So we are taking a look at what's inside, and hopefully I won't botch this up because I can only open this once the first time really. So let's see what's inside. And obviously we know what's inside this, apart from one card that's a random seed from a pool of specific cards that Wizards included into these vaults. Let's open this carefully, somewhat carefully really. It's unelegant, but it's what I can do. So one envelope is ripped. You come from a world of rules, of laws. This place is indifferent to all of that. Siggy Wilzig, really. I will butcher most names, really. It needs to be said that I didn't play Fallout. I just watched the show and I am familiar with the universe. And we got this card with thank you for being a part of Secret Lair. So a nice touch, but what matters really is inside this paper wrap, and I already see our namesake card, the one that I really wanted to get. So let's just rip this up without damaging the cards, and we'll see what's inside here and how these cards look, because I am really excited to open this. There she is, Lucy McLean, Positively Harmed. This is the commander that I really wanted to build, and it's a pretty foil really. I know that foils tend to turn into bridges in no time, but I really like this treatment, and it will be double sleeved, and hopefully it won't curl too much, because I really want to build this commander. And this can be a very political deck, this can be a group hug deck, this can be a tokens deck. I am in the middle of the road making a bit of all of that with Lucy, and it's really cool. I love this full art. I love the way these foil is popping, so I'm really glad that I went with the all foil treatment. And this is not the only card in here, of course, but it's the one that I'm most excited to build. The Ghoul, of course, the Ghoul Gunslinger. It's a first strike 2/3 for 3 mana that works with rat counters, and the only thing that I don't really like about this is the rat counters, because it's not an intuitive mechanic. It's far from evergreen. It's something that most players are not familiar with, and so it makes the games less intuitive, and I don't really like that. But I think I'll have a home for him really. And the foil is actually pretty cool too. The card is actually very good looking, despite the ugly character. Maximus Knight Apparent as well. This was the other commander that I was debating on building instead of Lucy. Maximus can be an interesting Voltron deck and an interesting energy deck as well. It can be built pretty cheaply for a commander deck with a punch that it can pack, but I preferred Lucy. Then we have pre-war firmware, and we are getting into the cards that are less sought after. This is a cool art from the Fallout show as well, but the foil doesn't pop as much, and the card is not as exciting. And it's not the only one. I'm debating on including them on the Lucy deck because of the story behind them, of course, but not sure that I will. Spirit Metal as well. It almost doesn't seem like a foil in some places. It is, of course, but it's not the most good looking foil. This one was about to make the cut into the deck. I'm still not sure, because it will take the deck into a bit of a Voltron deck too, but that's not what I want to do. So it's still on the cards, no pun intended. And then, speaking of Voltron, we have T60 Power Armor, one card that will definitely go into whatever Maximus deck will be built. It's not a very exciting card, but it goes into Maximus, and it's a cool card and a cool nod to the Fallout set, so it's a card that I am glad to have in my collection. And I don't know, I maybe will be making a Commander Cube or something like that that will take advantage of all of this, or who knows, I'm making that Maximus deck and using this some way down the line. And then the Random Seed, it's Academy manufacturer for us, and actually a cool nod and a cool card to get from this Secret Lair, because it goes into Lucy, and it also has that finger in the art that belonged to Lucy, and a cool nod to the character as well. I'm not sure that I make enough clues or food tokens or treasure tokens in the Lucy deck to justify this inclusion, but I think I might be willing to do that, just to have these cards in the same deck. They look really cool, and being the part of the same Secret Lair would be very thematical to include them all in the same deck, so I'm still debating on that, and we'll see. Even though I am not a huge fan of Secret Lairs or Universes Beyond, this project was for me, and that's what Secret Lairs are about. They are not for everyone, but if they are for you, they are for you, and if you want to spend on them, you should. Because if you are going to buy the single anyway, by the trend that prices follow, you'll most likely end up spending just as much money on your single than you would have on the whole Secret Lair at launch. So that was my reasoning, and I got it, and I'm really proud with it. And as I said, my first Secret Lair was the one from 2020 with Meren and Narset, which are both commanders that I own and that I wanted to blink up because those are decks that I really enjoyed. So this one was a good opportunity for me to get the pretty version of Lucy, and got some other cards out of the deal, as I got a Saskia, a Captain Sisei, and a Huna Queen of the Fae from that first Secret Lair that I still use to this day, even though those weren't the reasons that I bought that Secret Lair then. So let me know what you think about Secret Lairs. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Have you bought them? Have you regret not buying them? If you enjoy this content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And until next time, keep comboing on.